Thinking about living abroad in 2025? If you're a single guy dreaming of more freedom, thrilling adventures, and a seriously better lifestyle, Thailand and the Philippines are probably at the top of your list. But here's the burning question, right? How far will your hard-earned money actually stretch in these tropical paradises? Stick around, because we're about to break down exactly what you'll pay, from rent to nightlife, and even touch on what matters most to most of you guys, dating. Before we dive into those crucial numbers, do yourself a favor, hit that subscribe button if you want no nonsense, real talk on international living, dating, and lifestyle tips specifically for men. Alright, let's kick things off with your biggest chunk of change, rent. It's the foundation of your budget, so getting this right is huge. In Bangkok, if you're looking for a modern one-bedroom condo in a prime spot like Sukhumvit, think sleep buildings, easy access to everything, you're probably looking at around $600 to $900 a month. But hey, if you're willing to just step a little outside the absolute city center, you can snag something pretty sweet for more like $400 to $600. So, definitely options there depending on how close to the action you want to be. Now, over in the Philippines, specifically Cebu City or Manila, you're going to pay roughly $400 to $700 for a similar kind of setup. Here's a cool perk though, a lot of buildings in the Philippines actually include 24-hour security, gym access, and even pools. So, sometimes, the value for money can seriously surprise you. Think about that, a pool with your pad. Of course, if you're really trying to live like a local and want to stretch those dollars, both countries offer simpler apartments in the $250 to $400 range. Just manage your expectations, you'll likely have fewer newer style amenities. But hey, more money for adventures, right? Next up, let's talk about what keeps you fueled, food and daily living. And this is where Thailand often shines, especially if you're a foodie. Imagine this, you can eat like a king on street food in Bangkok or Chiang Mai for less than $5 a day. I'm talking everything from incredible pad thai to delicious grilled chicken skewers. It's not just cheap, guys, it's insanely good. It's a whole experience in itself. In the Philippines, local food is definitely affordable too, but honestly, it can feel a bit more limited in variety. You're probably looking at around $3 to $6 per meal at a local eatery. If you head to a mid-range restaurant, it's more like $10 to $15. While you can get a good meal in both, you'll notice it's generally pricier in the Philippines. Why? Mostly due to imports. And for grocery shopping, if you're planning on cooking sometimes, Thailand usually offers better variety and more budget-friendly options, whether you're hitting up fresh local markets or even international supermarkets. Okay, so you've got your place and your food sorted. Now, how do you actually get around these places? In Thailand, Grab rides are super convenient and generally pretty affordable, usually running about $2 to $5 for a ride across major cities. And you know what else is huge? Motorbike rentals. They're popular, they're fun, and you can usually grab one for around $70 a month. Plus, Bangkok's public transport, especially the BTS SkyTrain, is super efficient and gets you almost anywhere you need to go without breaking a sweat. Over in the Philippines, Grab works well too, but fair warning, it can feel a bit pricier in really congested cities like Manila. As for public transport, it's, let's just say, less organized. You'll see a lot of jeepneys and tricycles, which are definitely an experience, but they're not always the most ideal or comfortable for expats, especially if you're used to something a bit more structured. Thinking long term? Owning a motorbike in either country can be a really smart, affordable move. Just remember to ride safe. Alright, gentlemen, let's talk about the section most of you are probably waiting for: nightlife and dating costs. Let's be real, this is where a lot of guys end up spending a little more than they initially plan. But hey, it's all part of the experience, right? In Thailand, a really fun night out in places like Bangkok or Pattaya could set you back anywhere from $30 to $80. That's for cocktails, maybe a cover charge, hitting up a cool rooftop bar. You get the picture. Now, if you're going on dates, expect to cover drinks, dinner, perhaps something a little special like a river cruise or a spa day. You're building that connection, after all. Shift over to the Philippines, and the nightlife in places like Cebu or Manila is often a bit more laid back, but still a blast. Think karaoke bars, lively clubs, and just generally hanging out in social spots rather than super upscale venues. For a date night, dinner or drinks there, you might spend around $25 to $60. The cool thing is, many locals actually prefer more casual, inexpensive experiences, so you don't necessarily have to splurge to have a great time. And here's a crucial point for both countries: dating is way more about the vibe and genuine connection than it is about how much you spend. That said, being generous, picking up the tab, showing you're thoughtful, that always goes a long way and is definitely appreciated. It's about making a good impression, right? Beyond the daily grind, let's consider those crucial lifestyle extras: staying fit, staying healthy, and handling those long-term stays. When it comes to hitting the gym, monthly memberships in Thailand typically run about $30 to $50. In the Philippines, you might find them slightly higher, especially if you're looking at newer, international chains like Anytime Fitness. But hey, staying in shape is key to enjoying your time abroad. Now, for healthcare, both countries actually have some pretty solid options. Thailand is renowned for its world-class private hospitals, especially in Bangkok and Chiang Mai. We're talking affordable procedures and incredibly efficient service. The Philippines also offers decent care, particularly in cities like Cebu, but many expats often choose to fly to Thailand for more serious treatments. It's just a matter of preference and what you're comfortable with. And if you're planning on staying long-term, you've definitely got to factor in those visa extensions. In Thailand, you'll generally need to do a border run every 60 to 90 days, unless you've secured a proper long-stay visa. The Philippines, on the other hand, often gives you a 30-day free entry that's super easy to extend for up to 36 months, definitely less hassle on that front. Something to think about if you want maximum flexibility. So, after all that, which country truly is cheaper? Honestly, it really boils down to your style, your priorities, and what kind of life you're looking for. If you love structure, incredible ease of travel, and seriously crave some of the best street food on the planet, Thailand probably takes the crown for you. But, if you're looking for more flexibility with visas, a slightly more laid-back social vibe, and want to truly immerse yourself in a unique culture, then the Philippines might just have that edge. There's no one-size-fits-all answer here. It truly depends on your personal vibe, your goals, and how you want to live as a single man abroad in 2025. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications. We're here every week, diving deep into lifestyle, dating, and smart travel choices for men living life entirely on their own terms. Now, I'm genuinely curious, after hearing all this, which country do you think wins for you? Let me know in the comments below.